You've probably heard it before. Eat more protein. Whether it's for losing fat, building muscle, or just staying full throughout the day, high-protein diets are one of the most talked about topics in nutrition. But here's the question. Is a high-protein diet actually healthy? Or is it just another trend riding the wave of fitness influencers and diet fads? Let's take a closer look at what the research and real experts actually say. Protein is one of the three macronutrients your body needs, along with carbohydrates and fat. But unlike carbs and fat, your body doesn't store protein for future use. That means you need to get enough every single day. Protein is used to build and repair tissues. It's involved in producing enzymes, hormones, neurotransmitters. It's basically the construction crew of your entire body. From your skin and hair to your immune system and muscles, protein is everywhere. And when it comes to aging, protein becomes even more critical. As we get older, we naturally start to lose muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. Getting enough protein helps slow that process down, keeping you strong, mobile, and independent. The standard guideline, known as the RDA, or Recommended Dietary Allowance, suggests 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. But here's the thing. That's just the minimum amount needed to avoid a deficiency. It's not the optimal amount for thriving. Researchers like Dr. Layne Norton recommend aiming for about 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. That's roughly double what most people consume. So if you weigh 70 kilograms, or about 155 pounds, you're looking at 110 to 150 grams of protein per day. And no, that doesn't mean you need to eat steak at every meal. With the right planning, you can easily hit that number with balanced meals. Think eggs or Greek yogurt for breakfast, grilled chicken or tofu for lunch, and lentils or salmon for dinner. Now, some people worry, isn't that too much? Doesn't high protein hurt your kidneys? That's a common myth, but it's not supported by scientific evidence. Study after study has shown that high-protein diets do not harm kidney function in healthy individuals. Unless you already have kidney disease or a related medical condition, there's no need to worry. In fact, for many people, increasing protein helps support healthy blood sugar, appetite regulation, and even weight loss. But, and this is important, not all protein is created equal. There's a big difference between whole food sources of protein and highly processed ones. Whole foods, like fish, lean meats, legumes, tofu, eggs, give you protein and essential micronutrients. On the other hand, many protein bars and powders come packed with artificial sweeteners, gums, or fillers. For some people, that can cause digestive discomfort, bloating, or gut issues. Dr. Norton recommends prioritizing whole foods whenever possible, and using powders or supplements as a backup, not a main source. So who benefits the most from higher protein? Let's break it down. 1. Older adults. As mentioned earlier, aging leads to muscle loss. Protein, combined with resistance training, is key to staying strong and reducing fall risk or frailty. 2. Dieters. When you're in a calorie deficit, protein helps preserve lean mass and keeps you feeling fuller for longer. That's huge when trying to avoid cravings or overeating. 3. Athletes and active people. Exercise, especially strength training, creates small muscle tears that need protein to repair and grow. 4. Busy or sedentary people. Even if you're not super active, eating more protein often improves food quality and keeps blood sugar more stable throughout the day. So, how do you actually eat more protein the right way? Here's a simple 3-step framework. Step 1. Estimate your target. 1.6 to 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight. If you're not used to tracking, start small. Add an extra 20 to 30 grams per day and see how you feel. Step 2. Spread it out across meals. Your body absorbs protein best in moderate doses. Don't just dump it all into dinner. Step 3. Focus on quality sources. Greek yogurt, tempeh, eggs, chicken breast, edamame, lentils. These are nutrient-dense and easy to combine in meals. Don't forget plant-based protein is totally valid, as long as you diversify to get all your essential amino acids. Let's take a moment to clear up a few more common misconceptions about protein. First, the idea that too much protein turns into fat. While it's true that any macronutrient consumed in extreme excess can lead to weight gain, protein is actually the least likely to be stored as body fat. That's because of something called the thermic effect of food, or TEF. For protein, this effect is the highest. Around 20 to 30% of the calories you eat from protein are burned just to digest it. Compare that to fat, which has a TEF of only 0 to 3%. Another misconception: you have to eat meat to get enough protein. Not true. Plant-based diets can meet protein needs with enough variety, like beans with rice, tofu with quinoa, or lentils with nuts. Let's talk timing. Many people eat most of their protein at dinner, but it's better to spread it across the day. This supports more consistent muscle protein synthesis and stable energy. Instead of eating 15 grams at breakfast and 60 grams at night, aim for 30 grams at each meal. What about post-workout protein? The so-called anabolic window isn't as strict as once thought. It's more about total protein intake across the day than obsessing over the exact minute. So how does this all relate to aging? Research shows that higher protein intake, especially combined with physical activity, is linked to better strength, lower body fat, better metabolic markers, and even lower all-cause mortality. Maintaining muscle isn't just for looks. It helps prevent falls, improves insulin sensitivity, and keeps you independent as you age. So no, you don't need to overdo it. But getting enough, consistently, is one of the best investments you can make for your future health. To recap, a high-protein diet, when done right, supports fat loss, muscle retention, satiety, metabolic function, and healthy aging. The key is understanding your needs, sourcing your food wisely, and making sustainable choices that match your lifestyle. Protein isn't just for athletes. It's for everyone who wants to move well, age well, and feel strong in their body. If that sounds like your goal, you're in the right place. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video on the Longevity Edit.